Oh, I have to change that. Hello. Hello. Hi, ladies. Hello. Good morning, love. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So, I had this amazing session yesterday, and I cannot wait to talk about it a little bit. Hi. We'll wait a second. I got one of my favorite shirts on, Soul of a Witch, Heart of a Hippie. One of my favorite shirts. Hi, Kita. Hello, love. Hello. Just, oh, perfect. Perfect. Right? Soul of a Witch, Heart of a Hippie. That's the perfect shirt. Oh, wait, we forgot. Yesterday was the clear, so today, let's get regal with this. Anytime you want, there's that link up there, the one that's attached to my profile for the Calendly link. Just select that and book a time that works for you. And good morning. And yeah, so just pick a time that works for you. And it's all just under the Oracle reading one. But all of the readings are just under the same one. Hi, Rick. I was going to say the whole name. Hey, Rick. Yeah, awesome. Yay. I have all my crystals in front of me. I don't know, but I just really, my little heart one. I definitely am doing a list today. Well, let's see if we can catch the bangs so that they're not getting in my way. There we go. Definitely. I'll put you on the list. We'll get it started. Perfect. Hi. Wait, there we go. Okay, now I got to move my crystals. Even as much as I was enjoying them being here, definitely know you want one. We'll keep you. It's perfect. Okay, let's see what our message is. Kai, definitely you can be on the list. Perfect. Okay, so let's see what our big old message is for today. We're going to start with the Observer card, number 49. Okay, so the Observer card, number 49. Our essential meaning is perspective, objectivity. Hi, Stacy. Would you like to be on the list, Stacy? Good morning from San Diego. Dana, you most certainly can be on the list. Perfect. Hi, how are you? Hi, Angelic. Hello, old Ben Kenobi. Obi-Wan Kenobi. We do today's Thursday, so we have a hard stop at 10:30 today because I have class. Right? Isn't it cute? And my heart of my witch shirt, heart of a witch, soul of a witch, heart of a hippie. Hi, Ellie. Would you like to be on the list for a card when I get done the regular reading? The collective reading, that's the word I'm looking for. Okay. So most people see the world through a personal lens. We do, and that's not necessarily, a bad thing, but it can be if we're not willing to allow ourselves to open up to the fact that there are more than one way that we can look at the world, or there's more than one viewpoint, right? If I stand there and I say everybody has to view the world through my particular lens, well, that's not really great because you're going to have a different idea of what your life means or what you should be living. So let's see what our observer continues to tell us. They closely identify with their feelings and experiences, so much so that they come to believe that these are the only reality. And we've met them, right? We've met them where they're like, oh, like you have to live the life the way that I say that you live the life. And if you're not living the way that I say you should live the life, then you're not living life right. Right? We've met those people. The way that I feel is true. So I'm true in this situation and you're wrong because my feelings are true. And, there's that energy about that card, right? So there are times when you need distance in order to gain perspective and understand your circumstances from a more neutral vantage point. Now is one of those times in your life. This is a perfect moment for you to begin to do some exploring. Instead of only considering yourself, consider what you need to understand about the conditions, people, culture, and environment you're engaged with now. Hi, Lucia. You'll be so happy you did. Illumination is the miracle you seek and will indeed find. So it's opening yourself up to those, definitely, Marla, on the list, my friend. And I did put the card reading up for the Sacred Oracle group. I've got you on the list, Chrissy. Immediately. What was I going to say? My brain went. Oh, Sacred Journey Oracle group. I put a video up of the cards that I pulled because I pulled so many yesterday. I don't know what it was, but energetically I was like, yep, another card, another card, another card. Stacy, you are on the list for sure. Chrissy's on the list. So I'll go over the list really quick of who I have on the list right now, and then we'll finish reading. But just remember, we've got that observer energy. Okay. So who I have right now is Kita, Kai or KY, Stacy, Dana, Christy, Ellie, Angelica, Marla, and Melinda. Okay. So all of you lovely ladies are on the list. All right. Let's be large and in charge with a lot of hair. Let's do the lot of hair. So the next card that I pulled was home. So let's hear the fourth house, which is the house of home. So this is the house where Cancer resides, which is interesting because tomorrow the moon is the full moon in Cancer, while the sun sits in Capricorn. So that energy is Capricorn's that ambitious. We're going to run that flag and stick it on the mountaintop. And Cancer is the home hearth, burn the fires for the home, right? So we're going to combine those two energies in this full moon. So very beautiful. I love my hair. I honestly do. Thank you. It's my security blanket. And I'm so glad that I finally have it long again. I've had it short so many times, but I love it. Thank you, Marla. Shandni, definitely we can put you on the list, my dear. Okay. Yeah. Good morning, Kelly. How are you? All right, let's see what number 4 is telling us about. So, sorry, the fourth house. The fourth house is where Cancer resides, but we're not looking at Cancer. We're actually looking at the house. Good morning. Good morning. Fourth house, home, the house of home. If your chart were a village map, the fourth house would be your home base. Our early home life impacts our sense of sanctuary and how we bring things to a conclusion, right? If we had an unsafe family environment, then we feel unsafe in the world. If we had an unsafe family environment, we have a lot of things that we need to work on when it comes to our sanctuary, our safety and our security, our root chakra, right? Because that's just gets messed up big time. So our action for this card is come home and make it a sanctuary. Create a place to renew and live an intimate, authentic life. Home is an emotional space more than a physical address, but both matter, right? And I was talking about that. I had moved so many times, like probably, I think the last count, like somewhere over 60. I mean, last year alone, I moved 6 different times. So that's just 1 year. And that's with me as an adult saying, I don't want to move anymore. I still managed to move 6 times, which is fine. I have determined that this is my home. So as long as my sanctuary of self is okay and feels safe and protected and nurtured, I'm okay. But, I've had clients, and I have, one client in particular who has severe panic and anxiety, and she blames the fact that she sold her house and now she's living in an apartment. And I keep telling her, make it beautiful, make it a place that you love, make it a place that you actually, you feel inspired, you feel warmed, you feel nurtured, you feel safe, or like it's a sanctuary, right? If you've just resigned yourself that house that I had is the be all and end all, and I'm just going to, still stuff in boxes, things not put away because she just hates the apartment. And it's like, but that's the facts. That's the reality of your situation is you have this apartment. So you have to just embrace that. Definitely. Both of you ladies, Lisa and Amanda, just to let you know that in the Sacred Journey Oracle group, I put up the cards for yesterday. I did a video of it. And I also put up a couple of supporting documents that I thought might help you ladies. Exactly. It's just stuff, right? It's a house, but how you feel about yourself or but you can make your place beautiful, right? Even if you're in a crappy environment, if you're in in a home that looks like it's just a small little space, you still make that beautiful. One of the things that I did was bring like those twinkle lights, right? When you put those twinkle lights up, they can really help jazz up an environment really easily. Curtains, those sheer curtains. If let's say you had a wall that looked like crap, the paint was gross and it was all, there was holes or whatever, it doesn't matter. Hang those sheer curtains, put fairy lights in front of it, and boom, you have a beautiful wall. What do you want to do to make it the way that you want to make it? It's just, you make your environment beautiful. Oh, wait, we all of a sudden I moved pages. Well, we went from there to the eighth house. Well, the eighth house is the house of mystery and Scorpio. So we'll just get back to home. All right, so let's read the rest of the card. In the practical realm, it may be time to renovate, reorganize, or move in the physical realm, or to negotiate boundaries with a roommate. Create a home that feels safe and renewing at the end of the day, where you are truly off stage so you can drop your guard and refill your wells. And that's important, right? That's a very important thing to do. If we go out in the world and we're exhausting our energy and all these different things, or, for me as a healer, I'm giving a lot of energy out. So if I don't have a place, a sanctuary that I can go to, that I can renew that energy well, I'm going to deplete that and I'm going to burn out. Good morning, Sue. Good morning. And Lisa, good morning. I don't know if I said specifically good morning, but good morning. So the fourth house also speaks of existential homesickness, of a longing for a home you've never had. If you don't have a map from childhood to create sanctuary, make one. Be ready to do the next layer of therapy or tend to some work around family karma. Come to me and I'll help you with that. And I'll definitely pull a card for you, my love. Think about how you would like to have been parented rather than how you were parented, and use that as a model for self-care. Hello, ladybug lady. Ladybug bug lady. In the spiritual realm, build or visualize a meditation place, a portable sanctuary that can be home to your spiritual place. Explore the quiet depths of your meditation. Drop down to your hara, to your center of gravity, and renew your connection to the earth beneath, the sky above, and the spirit within. What a beautiful, beautiful message. Join me in the Divine Feminine Healing Collective on Facebook. I'm going to be doing the full moon ceremony on Friday, and we will be doing a healing session, which I take you through a meditative journey for this healing session. So that would be a good suggestion for you. And Shashi, I'm putting you on the list. Okay. And Eve as well. I have a feeling Eve's going to ask. We'll just put you on the list. All right. Sound good. Okay. So if you're asking about a project, check it is well situated. Make sure the people involved feel safe and have a healthy work-life balance. And that's what we're looking at, Sue, on the list. That's what we're looking at and Linda, definitely. And Linda, in that group, the Soul Sacred Journey Oracle group, I put up the card pulls from yesterday, and I pulled quite a few. So I put a video up of it instead of, just doing the picture of the card and typing out all the messages. I decided to just do a video because I pulled so many cards. Hi, Ikram. The little bumblebees. Save the bees. I love the bees. Save the bees. Did you know that they've done studies? Thank you, Diana. They did studies. She posted a video and I shared it, but because she shared it, and I have to remember to share the information about not blowing. Hi, Yoda, the rescue doggo. Is that what your dog's name is Yoda? I put you on the list, Yoda. The bees, save the bees. Yes, we all need healing in some way. So you've come to the right place, because I'm a healer and I can't wait. After I'm done this, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the session that I had, because, oh Lordy, it was an amazing session. So I'm going to do a special call out for John Binney. He was in one of my sessions before, and I mentioned him then, but I'll talk about him after I finish this. So on all these levels, develop a healthy approach to bring a project to conclusion. Know when to stop. So let your home be a sanctuary that helps you prepare to deal with the world, not a place in which you hide from the world. Hi, Helen. I will put you on the list. I'm gonna just keep the list going, but I do have a hard stop at 10:30 because it is Thursday and I have class at 10:30. So I keep my classes Tuesdays and Thursdays, trying to keep them consistently at that time. So those will be the shorter days of our lives. So the challenge, let your home be a sanctuary that helps you to prepare to deal with the world, not a place in which you hide from the world. And the gift is a sanctuary within your soul and safe surroundings in which to renew, allow you to regenerate, find your center, and greet the world afresh. So a beautiful, beautiful message. Hi, Nell. Oh, very nice. And hi, Shabam. Very nice. I can put you both on the list, okay? You'll just have to, and Nell, you'll just have to wait and be patient. Hello, Wong, my jizz. Really? That's not my favorite name. Hi. H-I-E is a U. All right. So the next card that I pulled was the wall. Obstacles. Hi. So the wall, obstacles. There are moments in life when you are so geared up, so sure that you're on track with such drive and momentum that you're shocked and confused when you encounter a wall. This unpredictability occurs outside your ability to plan, regardless of if you've done everything right in alignment with the divine. It's imperative that you change your attitude now. This temporary roadblock is not an obstacle to blast through. This is not an invitation to push harder, cancel other plans, or worry about who will win or lose. This is a stopping point to enable you to slow down and contemplate the part of the manifesting equation that you and everyone else forgets. Life is on life's terms. We want it to be on our term, but not necessarily. You know what, Helen? I'm going to tell you this without even consulting the cards. Love is definitely on its way to you. The more that you embrace the feeling of love, you're just going to magnetize that to you. So love yourself and fill that cup up. And then when it starts to spill out, it's like sparkle through the atmosphere. And people are like, "Ooh, what's that sparkly, shiny object? Who's that girl that's so in love with herself? I must be a part of that because she's just bam." Thank you, Yoda. I love you too. Beautiful, right? It's just beautiful. But I have you on the list, so we'll see what the card pulls. Hi, Chantal. How are you? I don't know what the okay is for, but okay. I don't know if you said something earlier and I missed it. But okay. Okay. Hi. 520, there has to be the spaces. Remember that with the spaces. So 520 space 741 space 8. And when you say it, you want to make sure that you pause in between those numbers. So it'd be 520 741 8. 520 741 8. Hello from Ukraine. Oh. I'm sending lots of loving, healing energy to Ukraine, which if I was to send the healing energy, it's more of this. Sorry. With everything that's going on in Ukraine, I just really wanted to give a lot of love to Ukraine. Okay. And Nikita, you can definitely be on the list. It's getting to be a pretty long list, and so I got to hurry up and start going and stop talking. No more talking unless it's about the cards. We're going to get going. All right. So the obstacle. This is not an invitation to push harder, cancel other plans, or worry about who will win or lose. This is a stopping point, enabling you to slow down and contemplate the part of the manifesting equation that you and everyone else forgets. Life is on life's term, and it will override your best laid plans. Yes, as inconvenient as it may seem, this experience is an important reminder that you are a human being not a human doing. Perhaps you are being reminded of your mortality, or that you are but a small part of a bigger universe where your destiny intersects with others. Your life may be meant to serve another purpose at this moment, and your intention meant to be directed elsewhere. Consider that this place of temporary non-action is meant to be for you. Perhaps it's because all you desire and have set in motion needs time to coalesce into form on the other side. Could it be that all the elements are not yet in place for this manifestation to be for the highest good of all? Patience is required now, and the wisdom that this might be a great time to take a break and contemplate gratitude. What is truly yours will never be fully walled off from you. So beautiful. I can definitely put you on the list, Freya. I used to have a really good friend named Freya, or a colleague that I worked with. Her name was Freya. It's a nice name. Okay, our final card. We have to see what the tarot card is that pulls it all together. And this time it's the Knight of Cups. So cups are the emotional sector, the emotional element. There we go. Maybe that's better. The emotional suit, the suit that represents emotion. All right. A classic romantic, a passionate soul, artistic tendencies, creativity, wearing your heart on your sleeve, seeking connection, being in love with the idea of love, chivalry. Oh, nice. Hi, Jola. I'm not sure how far we'll get, but we're still putting names on the list. This classic romantic invites you to step into the world of roses, bubble baths, and champagne, and is fully devoted to you for today. This card heralds romance and embodies the graceful movement of a slow dance. You can ask a question for sure. Yeah, you can ask a question. Hi. Hi. You can definitely ask a question. I might not have the answer, but I'll do my best. Enjoy this flirtation and be present to connect. The knight is intuitive and totally in touch with his emotions. As such, he knows what he wants, and he has no problem wearing his heart on his sleeve. This card often signifies someone who is in love with the idea of, I'm so SI. I'm so SL. I'm not sure what that means. Okay, so the knight is intuitive and totally in touch with his emotions, the idea of love. And sometimes this comes bundled with unrealistic expectations. Are you ready to be swept off your feet and to allow deep honesty and vulnerability to flow freely in your life? Do you believe in this type of true love? Get ready to take inspiration and run with it, to make art, music, and love, and a veritable masterpiece of love. Just beautiful. Read carefully. And are you reading me? No, I'm not reading you, Romanuk. Not right now. This is the general reading to start with. And I'm just finishing it. So the general reading, we have this wonderful observer energy to pull back, to observe from a different point, right? We want to make sure that we're not allowing ourselves to be like, I'm the, my view, the way that I feel is true. You need some spiritually. Yeah, I can feel that. I can feel that, Felice. I'm not sure. FIFO. I can feel that. Would you like to connect? You can always connect with me through my Calendly link. If you book a Delve Deep, Clarity Call, Freebie, any one of those, they're all free calls. It's only if you pick ones that are the Oracle or Sacred Journey that there's a fee attached with them, because they're the booking links. But you can set up a free call with me and we can talk about how I can help you. Okay. We want to make sure that we're not saying that our truth is the only truth, right? That we're being open to different perspectives. We don't want to be closed-minded. We want to have that neutral outlook towards it. So take the emotions out of the mix when you're reviewing the situation. There's that home, right? Create that sanctuary, the place that is going to renew and refresh you so that you can come back out into the world, not a place that you hide from. Right? We want to make sure of that. There's this wall that's come up for us. It's not the wall to block the way. It's just the wall to tell us to slow down and to pull back into ourselves, maybe manifest that energy a little bit more, do some meditation, get in connection with your higher self. It's just waiting. That little bit of time is necessary for all of those pieces to come together for what you're manifesting. Make sure that you're not just in love with the idea of love, that you're actually doing the work, and that you are in that state of receptivity, being welcoming for it. But start with the love for yourself, right? Make sure that the love you have for yourself is pure and whole, because then it'll spread out to the world and magnetize people towards you. All right, now we're on to the cards that everyone else wants. And what do you think we should do for decks today? Yesterday we did Spirit Guide. There's a part of me that wants to still continue with the Good Map deck, but you can let me know. And good morning, Evelyn. How are you? How are you? And hi, Vredeling. Okay, sippies. You want to do a meditation? Well, I love that, Felice. Rose Oracle, the Rose Oracle. Okay, I like that idea. It's been a little bit since we've used the Rose Oracle, and I like that. This is my beautiful mug. It says, "Stay wild, Moonchild," because I follow the the phases of the moon. I follow the phases of the moon. Did we want to do like pause for a couple of seconds, and we'll just do some healing energy for whoever wants the healing? Okay, I'm going to I haven't done the this on these lives yet, but we can do some healing energy. So all you have to do is just be open to it. Okay, just be open to it, and I'm going to send just some healing energy your way. Okay, so good. And I should take the meditations out of the Divine Feminine Healing Collective, and I should share them onto YouTube for it. So I'll tell you about this. So John Binney is my friend, and he is a light worker, and he channels messages. So him and I connected, and he let me know that I am a healer. And he opened my mind to some information that was just amazing. And I've been a healer for millennia. I repeatedly come back down into the world continually. I'm like, let's do this. And my whole goal is to heal. And so I'm going to embrace it a little bit more. I went through a session with him that will allow me more access to my gifts. I've been wearing an astral armor to protect myself. And so I've now taken that off so that I can access my higher power more easily, and my intuition and all of that. I put it on to protect myself in a battle and hadn't taken it off yet. So we did that yesterday, and I feel a significant change today. And I'm going to keep working on it for the next little bit, but there will be more healing. More healing is going to be being done. So But the meditations, that's a brilliant idea that I will start sharing them and doing more of them on YouTube as well. Cola nuts. Cola nuts. Yes, cola nuts. I don't know what that is. All right, so we'll do some more healing. But if you want to join me for like in an individual session, or if you want to purchase a package, they're available. Nice. Nice. Hello, Shan Sham. All right, let's get to the cards. First on the list, Kita. And then after Kita is Kai. And after Kai, Stacy, and then Dana. Okay, so we got the 4 there. And we're pulling from the Rose Oracle. Kita. I think this is funny just because of what we were just, but this healing is happening. Healing is happening. Look at that card. Like right after we just did this sesh. That is hilarious. Healing is happening. And so I want to read the rest of that to you, Kita, because it's important. And I think it's important for all of us to know you're not broken. Okay, you're not broken. Oh, nice. You're not broken. Trust the process. It's safe to soften. Okay, so let me send you the rest of it. Okay. Hi, Samantha. Hi, Shansham. Okay, so let's read this. Healing is happening. You're not broken. And I want this to be spread to everybody. You are not broken. Okay? You never were broken. What you were is you were hurt, and now you need to heal. Right? You were hurt by people that didn't know what they were doing, didn't know how to treat you, were hurt themselves. So they went on and continued to hurt other people. And you were one of the people that got hurt by them. So you're not broken, you're hurt. And you just need to be tender and compassionate with yourself and heal those parts of you that other people hurt. Right? So you're not broken. Right? And it does. It always works out. You're just hurt. I like to say it as hurt because other people came along and did things to us that actually hurt us. And they might have hurt our spirit, or they might have hurt our heart, or they might have hurt, other things. Yeah. So change is your natural. So wait, we'll go back. We'll finish reading this card. Okay. So you're not broken. You're part of an ever-changing nature of life. Change is your natural state. The rose knows that you are never meant to stay the same, to be one single shape, size, or way. You're not normal, and that's normal. You're always becoming more and more of who you truly are. Healing is happening every moment of the day. You're returning. I'm just curious, Feliz, about sending messages to people that are in my group. I would really, really appreciate it if the people that are here to join me in a live, that you wouldn't ask them, like if you're trying to, solicit in my live, that would be not appropriate, right? I am a healer and I do all kinds of different things. So if they need healing or they want a message or they want to connect, they should connect with me, right? They're here to see me. So please don't connect with people like that. I appreciate that. If you want, do your own live, and whoever shows up on your live, offer your services, but not in mine. Thank you. Thank you. Right? Because they come here for, I'm feeling like she's coming here for me. Right? So that would be the way to do it. All right. So Kita, let's finish this. You're always becoming more and more of who you are, because I think this is a beautiful message for everybody, because we are all here healing, right? We're all here on our healing journey. So healing is happening every moment of every day. You're returning to your true state every moment of every day. Call in your support team of people who can hold you in that. Who can you trust in the grace of your natural state? A true healer knows that they're not the one doing the healing. Rather, they're holding the vision of the return to wholeness, knowing that wholeness isn't a stagnant state. And it's true. I'm not doing, I always tell people this. I guide you to heal. Like when I take you on those meditative journeys, I'm guiding you to heal, right? The same thing here. I'm just lighting you up to heal, to acknowledge the healing, right? It's not, I'm not the healer. You're the healer. Your body is the healer. We are all healers. Some of us just need to be guided because we're not turned on to our own capabilities of healing, but we are all healers, right? We're all healers. So when you embrace all parts of your life, from the ecstasy to the agony, the joy to the grief, the bloom to the fall, the bud to the rose hip, you'll realize that healing is always happening. Thank you, Arisha. When you embrace all of it, right? All of it. And sometimes it's really hard. It's hard to embrace the pain, right? When I had that session with John yesterday, he said that through all of the lifetimes, all of the reincarnations that I've done, that I've healed millions, trillions. And he said that there was a wave of emotion, like a wave, like an ocean of tears to cry for all the pain and that, right? So embrace that there's pain that we can't, like, that's bigger than what we think, but that on the other side of that pain, if you can feel pain to that extreme, you can feel joy, you can feel love, you can feel bliss, because it's equal, right? There's equal portions of the dark and the light. There's equal portions of the pain and the pleasure, the healing and the hurt, right? So let's be that healing energy, that love, that calm, that peace, right? And that's what I want you to embody. And he kept saying calm. And it's funny because the first group that I ever made on Facebook was called Calm Spaces. And that's what I used to teach, was calm, how to get calm, how to calm yourself. So you can join me there as well in Calm Spaces workshop on Facebook. It's a group, and there's a lots of resiliency building techniques and stuff that get shared there. But definitely lots of group, follow me. So when you embrace all the parts of life, you'll realize that healing is always happening and life is on your side. No one is immune to the polarity of this human experience. The only way through is to embrace all parts of it, the light and the shadow. And as any healer or initiate knows, the only way to light is to embrace the shadow within. The shadow, and sometimes the pain, is the portal to your liberation. You're not broken, you're healing. Healing is happening. Trust the timing of healing. So just keep repeating that statement. Healing is happening. Healing is happening. Healing is happening. Okay? Healing is happening. Healing is happening. Healing is happening. Connect with me, Kita. Honestly, I do payment plans too. So definitely connect with me. I would love to help you heal your inner child. Okay, so after Kita is KY. If you're still there, KY, let me know, or Kai, however we want to call it. And yeah, after Kai is Stacy, and then Dana. Okay, so we'll go through the list as we go. If people aren't here, perfect. I was about to say, if you left, that's just the way that it goes. Heart, Kai, heart. All right, let's see what our Rose Oracle is telling us. Perfect, Stacy. I love it. Oh, I love this card. I love it because you see the being held, right? You're just sitting there in this little rose in the fetal position, just being held and nurtured in this little cup. This little cup, right? It's just beautiful. Right? Like the mother is holding you in this little cup, and you're just like in that little teensy tiny little snugged in your little fetal position in the little cup, right? It's so cute. Held. So held. This is for you, Kai. Held. Perfect, Kita. So sureness of the soil, Unseen help, support, and community is what the little bits are. So when times are turbulent, to keep ourselves steady, we need something to hold on to. When things are crumbling around us, we must find something we can count on that won't budge. Deep roots hold us steady when the wind of change comes blowing, a supportive community around us. When we leave home, we must find something to hold us. When our lover leaves, we must find something to hold us. When the job ends, we must find something to hold us. When our parents die, we must find something to hold us. When we think there's nothing holding us, it's an invitation to find new supportive ground. This is where we can discover the sureness of the soil, the holding of the roots, and reach out to our community for extra holding. We were never meant to grow on this earth alone. Sometimes life rips from us the very thing that we cling to the most, or perhaps we cling to it for we can feel the cycles of change coming. Yet in the darkness of our darkest night, we discover that it's in the empty spaces that we can reach and be held the most. It's in these that we discover a holding that we didn't know before. And we discover that what we thought was a tomb is actually a womb. You're being called to trust the Great Mother has got you, to trust the sureness of her soil, to trust the process of what's unfolding, and that you're not going through this alone. So how can you call in more support in your life, and what's holding you right now? Well, I think that collectively we can hold this space, and we can hold you in this space together. Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful energy, Kai. Okay, Stacy. And Kai, you have to let me know how that resonated. I don't know why that card's upside down, but let's see. Maybe that's our next card. We'll get to see that message too. So just to let you know, I have 528 hertz frequency playing in the background, and that is the love frequency. So let's get ourselves lit up with some love energy, because love is asking. Definitely. If you want support, connect with me. Even if you just want to do an oracle card reading with some healing energy or something, and maybe that's what I'll start doing, is I'll start offering straight up healing sessions. But we'll see where it's going to go. I gotta open up a little bit more for sure. Love is in the air. You're welcome. Thank you. Whoa. Throwing cards again. I just like to, hello, an angel butterfly. So just remember, in the Divine Feminine Healing Collective, which is a Facebook group, I will be doing a lovely full moon ceremony tomorrow, complete with a healing session. So if you're interested in that, join me in the Divine Feminine Healing Collective on Facebook. So this is for Stacy. Rose without thorns. I've not pulled this card before, so this is going to be a new one for all of us to learn about. You have a right to your joy, peace, and sweetness of life. What a beautiful. Aw, thank you. I'm wearing one of my favorite shirts. It says soul of a witch, heart of a hippie. It's born in 74, heart of a hippie. Ms. Fleece, I'll try. Yes, they are. I can feel it. Ms. Fleece, I'll put you on the list, but I have a hard stop at 10:30, so we'll cross our fingers and see how far I get. So rose without thorns for our lovely Stacy. Rose without thorns. Oh, Rose Garden, Rose of Venus. There's a few rose cards. Rose thread. We get to rose without thorns. Find it. Okay. So you have a right to your joy, Stacy. Aw, you're so welcome. Aw, I love that. My laugh. I'm gonna appreciate my laugh more then. Thank you, Angel. That definitely helps me. So you have a right to your joy, peace, sweetness of life. Most roses have thorns that protect the plant. When you walk past, it's so easy to get caught on their spiky stems, as if the thorns themselves were an initiation for the observer to get to the breathtaking beauty and scent of the queen of all flowers in full bloom. You ever get that? Like when you are near a bush where the thorns, they kind of snag on you, and it's almost like that thought of it's catching you so that you stop and pause and you're like, oh, I'm going to catch that smell. Oh, there, right? Although they're protecting the rose at the same time, it's kind of interesting. So, however, there are a small number of roses that are unlike most, possessing few or no thorns, and that's what this card is all about. The rose without thorns is an invitation to dive straight into the sweetness of your life. I love it. To rest into the softness, to enjoy the delicious fragrance, to rest in and relish what it means to be currently alive in this body. Good morning. To embrace all the beauty and bliss that life has to offer. You have a right to your joy, and the rose without thorn wants you to take every ounce of it in right now. To celebrate and lose yourself in the sweetness of your life. This is a rare moment in time of deep peace and enjoyment. You're being called to taste all that it has to offer, to drink it all in. You deserve every drop. You do. And I mean this collectively. You do, you do, you do, you do, you do, you do, you do. You all deserve it. All right? To drink it all in. You deserve every drop of it. You've worked for this moment. Embrace it now with open arms. It's safe for you to enjoy this, to welcome this, to embody all of this. And while life is ever changing and forever inviting us to grow, right now, your lesson is to be in the delight of it all. I have a right to my joy. I appreciate and drink in the sweet nectar of my life. What a beautiful message for you, Kai. I'm going to show. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. Okay, let's see what we have for Stacy. Right? Are we on the right track? That was for Kai, so this is for Stacy. And then after Stacy is Dana and then Chrissy. Okay, so if you can let me know if you're still here. Okay, so Stacy, let's see what our card is for you, okay? Oh, my energy is just electric this morning. You'll take that message? I think you should, Amanda. I absolutely think you should. Sending you lots of love. Okay, so let's see what Stacy's message is here. Oh, you probably have time for a snack, Eve. Yeah, you definitely have time for a snack. All right. Sure. I don't see your name, Facebook user, who's just said, may I have a card pull? But if you put your name down, I can try to get you on the list, but I do have a hard stop this morning. So for you, Stacy, Temple of the Rose, ancient power, expression, activation, or Scarlet Code. Sorry, I was trying to read that backwards. Aw, beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Temple of the Rose for you, Stacy. Ancient power, expression, activation, scarlet codes. For millennia, feminine power, expression, and wisdom have been suppressed, and it has, but let's crack the lid off of that. As a result, the feminine has been silenced, dismissed, and disrespected. We've become disconnected from the earth, the mother, and have stopped revering our elders. But times are finally changing, and we're all part of this change. Whoo, the energy on this card just whoo-wee. I'm going to need a blanket soon if this keeps up. That's just chilled, man, chilled. So every time we honor our body, express our wisdom, share our voice, and connect with our sensuality, we heal the sacred thread of the feminine. Every time we call back our power, we heal the sacred thread of the feminine. So remember, I've told, and I'll say it again, but we should be calling back our power every day. Call it back in the morning, call it back in the evening. Just keep calling it back. Okay. So you just say, I call back my power from any time, place, dimension, space, entity, person, anything that has my power that is not in my highest good, or that is without my consent, right? And you call that back to you. Feel the energy come in, embrace it, and do that every morning and every night. Call your power back to you. Okay. So let's do that. Let's divine femmes call all of our power back to us. All right. Every time we come together in a circle, and this is a circle, this is our collective circle. It's a safe space for all of us, right? Every time we come together in a circle, we heal the sacred thread of the feminine. Every time we honor our cyclic nature and the cycles of nature, we heal the sacred thread of the feminine. No, I didn't. I haven't read it yet. You're coming. It's a big list today, so eeky about whether I'll get that far. Yeah, calling it back. So I think that this is beautiful. Beautiful card for all of us, right? To call that back and honoring the cycles of nature. That's why I celebrate my New Year's, March 20th, the beginning of Aries season. That's why I follow the moon, because that's the cycles of nature. That's why I honor winter solstice. That's why I do all of these things, is because I am honoring and embodying the cycles of nature, because that is in tune with the divine feminine, right? With our feminine nature. So embody that. And if you want to embody that more, join me in the Divine Feminine Healing Collective, and I'll show you what we do, because there's going to be more that's going to be happening in the Divine Feminine Healing Collective. I'm just building up what that's going to look like. Regardless of which gender you identify with, if any, this is a card calling you back to your power. It's a card of expressing your truth no matter what it is. It's a card of sharing your soul's voice and singing the song you came here to sing. This is a card of activation. It's a call to action. And it's a remembrance. You're the child of the ancient goddess. As you express yourself, you express for all who could not. As you reclaim your power, you do so for all who cannot. Each shackle you break through, you free those who are yet to come. Share your voice, sing your song, dance your dance, reclaim your power. This is what you came here for. So how are you being called back to call back your power, express your truth, and honor the cyclic nature within? What a fantastic card. I don't know the energy you guys are feeling, but oh my. Woo-wee. That's a lot. When I was saying that call back, oh, just call it all back. Reclaim your power, ladies. Reclaim. And ladies, men, girls, boys, gender, doesn't matter. We're light. We're energy. Our souls, right? It's just beautiful. Just beautiful. Whatever your soul energy is, if you identify as, masculine or feminine, or you do not, that doesn't matter. Call your power back, embrace your beauty, reclaim your power, reclaim your voice, right? That's what we need to do right now, right? There's a battle that's occurring between light and dark. It's been raging for millennia, and it continues to rage on. And those of us that are awakening and embracing the light, we're starting to see that there has been this battle, that there is this disconnect between humanity and life, right? We're not connected to the earth anymore. The way that society has constructed us, we don't interact. We don't get dirt under our fingernails. We don't interact with the spaces and with the people or with the animals in the environment that we're in. We don't follow the cyclic patterns of nature. We don't do these things. We've disconnected ourselves. How many people can you imagine in the world who stay inside their homes day after day, interacting with the electronics, and they never touch the earth, right? Day after day after day, right? We need to connect with that. Okay, after Stacy, I did not see Dana come back up and say that she was still here. Well, I'm going to repeat and say Dana, Chrissy, Ellie, So, oh, perfect. Perfect. Dana's there. After Dana is Chrissy. After Chrissy is Ellie, and then Angelic Butterfly. The list is long, and I have to be off at 10:30 because I have class with my Sharma. So I have to see my Sharma. He's teaching me how to be connected to nature and the cycles of nature and mudras and mantras and frequencies and all of that lovely stuff. And it's a good size list already. So Dana, let's see what your card is. Definitely. I'm back at 9 a.m. tomorrow, and tomorrow with it being Friday, let me check. I'll check my calendar really quick if I can see. All right, let me get my calendar up and I'll see what tomorrow will bring. All right. So tomorrow I will be able to go longer. Tomorrow I will be able to go to 11:30 to 12, somewhere in that range. Remember to keep your eye open for the 10:10. At 10:10 we'll burn some sage, we'll get some affirmations going, but only if we catch 10:10. We got to catch it. Right, because we won't be here for 11:11 because I'll be gone at 10:30. All right. So, the return, Dana. All right, the return. A new story, you decide, alignment is coming together. Beautiful. Okay, so I think my calendar crashed out, but that's okay. We don't need it. Hi, welcome back, Eve. Okay, so the return. A new story, you decide, alignment is coming together. You've waited patiently for this moment. You're likely been working on the inner for some time, and now the outer is beginning to come into alignment. As changing beings, we're in a never-ending cycle of growth. This doesn't mean we're constantly in bloom. No, this means that we're constantly changing. This card is like the bloom, however. It's more powerful than that. It heralds the coming and going of, I just close this because there's a flashing from the one page that's just like disturbing me because it's going to make me look at it. It's distracting. Squirrels. It heralds the coming and going of a whole new way of being. An entirely new story has been written. This card heralds a great shift in your life. This often takes time, sometimes even lifetimes. Acknowledge how far you've come and how much you've grown. You're a part of creating change, not only in your own life, but in the world. Take a moment to take it in. You're just one of many, but your being here matters. A petal in the rose of a new humanity, part of the forever unfolding. Things are aligning for you and around you. They're convening and coming together. You're in the right place at the right time. Your outer world matches your inner world. This card is delivering a message of harmony, coming together, and the embodiment of holding a clear vision for many years. You've been doing the groundwork to get to this moment right here, perhaps for months, years, or even lifetimes. Use this moment. You get to decide what happens next. I acknowledge how far I've come and how much I've grown. I decide what happens next. So there's your message. Did I say sage? I'm going to burn some sage. I think we can burn the bay leaves for sure, not sage. Mind you, we can. We can do a cleansing. Alrighty. Chrissy, if Chrissy's still there, you're welcome, Dana. Nice to meet you, by the way. Nice to meet you. From that card, you got something spectacular that you're going to bring out at some point, too. All right, is Chrissy there? And if Chrissy isn't there, Ellie. And if Ellie isn't there, Angelic. Sorry, Angel Butterfly, not Angelic. I have on Angelica. There's an Angelica butter or an Angelic, something like Angel Butterfly. Sorry, you are after Chrissy. But I haven't seen Chrissy or Ellie pop up in the chat to say that they're still here. So the next will be Angel Butterfly. And then after Angel Butterfly, Marla and Chandni. Okay. So Marla and Chandni and Lisa and Amanda. Okay, that's the order. So we'll see. 10 o'clock, folks, half hour to go. Okay. This is for Angel Butterfly. Sorry. I have another one that comes and visits. That's Angelica Butterfly or something like that. Butterfly Wings or something. She's got a bigger name, but I see yours and hers and I crisscross. So Angel, this is for you. The Anointed. Okay. So you look at that beautiful card. Okay. The Anointed. Answer the call, leadership, empowerment, soul gifts. Okay. That's what the Anointed is talking about. Let's see if the perfect. Hi, Salasia. Welcome, love. Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. So the Anointed. Rose oil has been used to anoint initiates through the ages. Royalty too. This card is here to herald you into even more powerful expression of what you came here to be and do. It's a calling to step forth in your inner queendom and kingdom, to answer the greatest call of your soul and face your true north, to seed even more of what you came here to share, to acknowledge your arrival as the initiate of your life, to shed the external noise that may have been stopping you from being all that you already are, to realize that you've been training for this for a long time, perhaps even lifetimes. The path your soul chose to walk is one that few have the courage to walk. And you came here for this. You're being led through this. Your soul is ancient, and with every step you've taken and every body you've been planted in, you've gathered a kaleidoscope of gifts that are ready to be shown and shared. You're being called to deeply trust the call that you've been hearing, to lead, to lead, to lead. Oh, that's like, woo! There's some whoosh. Nell, you have not, my love. It's a long list. I hope I have time to get to you, Nell. But I might not. And if so, I'll pull a card for you later on and I'll drop it in the chat, okay? So that you'll see it. All right. Whew, that was a lot of energy that's coming in. And you came here, so to lead. I had to find where I left off. The path you're here to pave has not been walked the way you'll walk it. And as with all ancient initiates, healers, visionaries, creatives, and leaders, you're just one magnificent thread of the tapestry of life. So go your own way. Trust the road that beckons you forth and always be led from within. How are you being called to step forth and lead? Nice. Very nice. That is powerful, powerful energy, Angel Butterfly. There, I finally said it right. Gorgeous, just gorgeous. Like, whoosh. I don't know if you felt that energy, but I am just, wow. Wow. Freya and Anubis. I love it. I love it. Okay, after Angelica, or Angel, sorry, after Angel is Marla. And then after Marla, Chandni, and then Lisa, Amanda. So we got quite the list. Quite the list. Definitely. I don't know if you felt that. Like, woo. Like just electric. All right. Marla. The Great Mother. The Great Mother. Look at that beautiful card. Oh yeah, I am like I feel like if I went that I would actually see steam like that. I feel like there's that much cool, like there's so much energy around me and it feels icy. Like it feels icy, like a, right? Wow. Wow. Like my temperature, like honestly, is just like, wowza, whoosh. The Great Mother opened it right there. Surrender to the mystery, fall into her arms. The Great Mother ushered you in when you took your first breath, and she'll be there when you draw your last. She knows how challenging life on earth can be, that at times being human can be painful, lonely, and confusing. That polarity and separation can be difficult when your soul remembers the oneness of Source. But at the same time, it can be incredibly glorious and sweet. When we see things as either, sorry, on TikTok there was just the corgi. The corgi's so cute. He waves his little butt, and his butt's the heart shape, and I just, I can't. I just love it. All right. We often see things as either good or bad. When things go well, we make it mean that everything's okay. And when things don't work out, then perhaps we've done something wrong or have something to fix. We've forgotten that life isn't like that. Polarity is at the core of the earth experience, and it's through the polarity of extremes that we grow the most. We're not meant to avoid the night, the shadow, and the winter. This life is but a single breath in the inextinguishable existence of your experience as a soul. Hand over your worries, hurt, sorrow, fears, and doubts to the Great Mother. Lay them on her altar. Return to the sureness of the soil. Fall fully into her arms. Surrender to the mystery woven through all of it. Remember that while these extremes are difficult, they can also be magnificent. That unrestrained joy is closer to grief than we think. And perhaps the more wildly the pendulum of your life swings, the more you can say, I have truly lived. Woo! I am ready to embrace the extremes of my life. I lay all that I am carrying onto the altar and fall into the Great Mother's arms. Oh, big energy there too. Woo! Oh, that's a dousing of white. Woo-ee. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Embrace the mother. Fall into her arms. Gosh, wow. Like, oh, I'm just like, Gigi. Woo-ee. Oh. Oh, oh my God. So the comment on Facebook from Marla, who I read the card from, was, oh my, I am crying, missing my mom. I have flowers for her. It's finally raining in sunny California. Just beautiful, beautiful. Thank you. Love to you, Marla. Marla. Just sending you love, my friend. All right, 1 minute. 1 minute to the 109 till 10:10. So Chandni's card is next, but I'm going to hold off on the reading of the card till after we do our 10:10. But I will pull the card for you, Chandni. Just fun. Let us get our 10:10. What are we calling in? I got bay leaves here. Good morning, Connie. We're definitely calling in love and healing. Okay. We'll call in abundance. Balance. That's a good one. Peace and calm, I think, is another good one to call in. Serenity, joy, beautiful, Amanda, joy. serenity, wealth. Let's definitely call in wealth. Wealth, prosperity, success, and luck, and peace and energy. Perfect. I love it. All right, let's get this puppy burned. Let's burn this baby. All right. Self-love. Love and all of it. Love and positivity. Oh, I love it. We're calling in all of these beautiful energies to us. Love, joy, peace, calm, prosperity, health and healing, self-love, all of that. And so it is. Mote it be. Blessed be. Oh. Go home. Join me in the Divine Feminine Healing Collective on Friday, Marla, and because I'm going to do a healing session there, and we'll see what I can't help you with, alleviating some of that grief energy from that. Okay. All right. So the card that I pulled for Chandni is Mother Rose. Mother Rose. And Mother Rose says, return to each other, compassion and humanity. Okay. So Chandni, I hope you're still there. I'm going to read anyway. Yes. 11:30. Is that today, Connie? I'm pretty sure it probably is if you're saying that it is. Open up the calendar again. Yes, at 11:30. For sure at 11:30. I'm stacked today all the way through. So, all right. Mother Rose is the card that I pulled for. You're welcome. You're welcome. A sacred symbol of the feminine. I know, Mother Rose. A sacred symbol of the feminine, the rose has been here much longer than us. In times ancient, garlands of rose were placed around statues of mother goddesses in worship of her. We're all her children. She connects and unites us all. If we trace her roots far enough, maybe we'll find our way back to each other. We're living in a time of great division, learning and unlearning. We're together mending the thread of humanity. This is a card of returning to union by facing what's broken. Aww. Her mom's name is Rose. And Mother Rose. Whoo! Cards are on point today. To realize that we're all human, and while harm has been done, what's needed now is for us to acknowledge what's happening and endeavor to find a way to return to each other. To realize that it's possible for two people to have a different experience at the same time, and that both can be true. Mother Rose longs for humanity to drop our defenses and reach out to each other with deep honesty and compassion, to face and untangle the sadness, anger, and hurt from our hearts with the help of her grace, to dig our roots deep until we find common ground. Which relationships are difficult for you now? Who has hurt you? How can you soften and express your truth without being defensive? How can you open yourself up to the possibility that two truths can exist at once? Mother Rose, please show us how to find our way back to you, the earth, and each other. Please help me to acknowledge what's difficult for me, and may my heart be filled with compassion for all. Just wow. Wow. Right? Oh, I put that up there. I couldn't even see it. It was so light. It was just a big bunch of light on the book, which is really cool because that's what I was talking about today, that we've disconnected from our mother. We've disconnected from the earth. We no longer go out in nature and touch her, right? We don't connect with the soil. We don't ground our feet on the floor. There's probably not going to be time today. Thank you so much, Yoga. There's probably not going to be time today, unfortunately. I have quite a list and I have to jump off at 10:30. Love to you, Jess. But I'll be back and I'll go a little bit longer tomorrow because I don't have anything at this time anyway. I don't have anything booked until noon. So I have some time. So I have some time tomorrow to do extra. And remember, tomorrow night is the full moon ceremony in the Divine Feminine Healing Collective. So I will be doing a lovely healing session and stuff there tomorrow too. All right. So, Yoda. I'm going to give Yoda a card because Yoda has been very generous with the gifts. So I'm going to bump Yoda up to make sure that Yoda gets the opportunity to. Okay. Oh, no. You get to journal a card. You get to journal a card for sure. Woo, the second bloom, Yoda. The second bloom. Yes, we all need to see less concrete. We all need to see less concrete. It's such a valuable word. That's on on Facebook. Beautiful. Thank you, Angel. That's on Facebook. The Divine Feminine Healing Collective is on Facebook. So join me there. It's a Facebook group. If you find me on Facebook, so Tanya Baldwin, which is Mind, Body, Spirit, Healthy, and Mind, Body, Spirit, Healthy Self is the actual company name. But if you find Tanya Baldwin aligned with Mind, Body, Spirit, Healthy Self, then you know you have the second one. Aww, I love it. I have a rescue dog. He's lying down over there right now, being a good old boy. Just being a good old boy. The second bloom. It's never too late. New possibilities. This is a card of second chances, new beginnings, regeneration, and reinventing yourself. It's never too late to surrender to what's blooming within you. All that matters is that you surrender to the buds that are longing to grow and be known. No matter your age or what may have previously occurred, this card is an invitation to surrender to a second bloom. To welcome the new and share it with the world, to acknowledge the secret passions, longings, creations, and yearnings, and let them bud and bloom. If we properly allow things to end, new beginnings will always come. If we surrender to the cycles of life, after winter, spring will always return. If we tend to the seeds in the fertile earth, they'll eventually emerge. Just as we think the season's over and winter's drawing near, some roses bless us with an unexpected second bloom. If this card appears in a spread, it's likely that you too are set for a second bloom. Perhaps you have a creation that's waiting to be brought forth, or maybe it's a new relationship or passion in your life. Maybe what's waiting to be born is a new version of you. The more open we are to change, the more open we are to life. The more open we are to life, the more open we are to being born again anew. Yes, this is what it truly means to live. Being open to saying yes to life, so when you eventually take your last breath, you'll do so while still fully living. What unexpected thing wants to bloom within you? I had a hard time reading the end of that because I'm just electric right now. I'm really, whoo. In case you want to catch a picture of that. Just that statement there. Just beautiful. Okay. Where are we on the list? Amanda and Lisa. I have cards for you. I think I might have time for the two of you. So you're welcome so much. Come and join me again. I'm here 9 to 10 every day. Monday to Friday anyway. And then on the weekend, it's a matter of whether or not I have the energy or right. I'm so cold right now. It's ridiculous how much energy, it's the energy. It just, I'm so energetic right now that I am like an ice cube. So I'm going to have a talk with my guides. So I have 5 angelic guides that are with me. And they are, I'm going to ask them if they can turn up the heat a little. I'm in Ontario, Canada. But I do everything through Facebook and internet and the world and expanding my reach. So we got lots of time. There you go, Rick. Okay. Whoops. Oh, we will do cards. Don't you worry. Woo-wee, threw that around. Full moon, Friday night. Friday night, we're doing the full moon celebration. If you're on somewhere, you could be, 9 to 10 Eastern is the time zone that I'm in. Where are you in, Yoda? All right, let's do this. We got 10 minutes. Oh, hey. Estonia, nice. So Lisa, I got you the Great Mother. So that message we gave before about falling into the arms of the mother, of returning back to the Great Mother, surrender to the mystery, fall into her arms, reconnect with nature again. Go put your hands in the dirt, go put your feet on the ground, and just embrace, know that you are being cradled. Give your sorrows or your hurts, give them to the earth and allow for her to transmute them and bring back love and joy and healing energy to you. Okay, but that just connect with Mother Earth, connect with energy. Don't argue with your wife. All right, let's see what Amanda. And yes, the full moon is in Cancer. So the sun is in Capricorn. The full moon is in Cancer, which is going to ask us to find balance between our home and our ambitions, right? To make sure that we're not forgetting about the people that we love. Okay. Amanda, Sub Rosa. I don't normally take the cards that fall out of the deck, but this one actually, when I was shuffling, it flipped over and sat on the top of the deck. So we're calling that your card, Amanda. It's Amanda's card. Sub Rosa. Okay. Hidden in plain sight, mysteries, learning, and teaching. The rose has been a symbol of secrecy for millennia. Okay. So it has marked all these different spaces. And I'm going to shorten this card so that we can talk a little bit more about the actual message, because it goes into all the history of it. So let's get back to it. This phrase, sub rosa, may have its origins in ancient Greece, where in 477 BCE, a secret negotiation took place in a building attached to the temple of Minerva. So we're going to skip down past that again, because that's just more of the history of it. This card represents the great mysteries that are available for us to uncover and remember. Secrets that are waiting to be found. Teachings that your soul might be ready to learn. Look beyond what your eyes can see and dig a little deeper. You are here to uncover lost wisdom, ancient secrets, and deep mysteries. Are you being called to study the great mysteries, to live the great questions, and step into your role as a teacher, guide, or mystic? Are you being called to question things and unearth the truths unknown? So what are you being called to study, learn more about, or unearth? And it could be, your relationship with yourself. It could be, something around the areas that you have interest in that you can potentially bring to the world and share with them to help heal. And I know you, and I know that you have healing that you can bring. I know that you have a story to tell, and I know that that story that you're going to tell is going to guide and light the way for other people to heal, right? It's a beautiful, beautiful card, okay? You guys are beautiful. Look, we've got 6 minutes. I'm going to do Melinda and Hazel, and then we'll see who else we can do off the list really quickly. All right, because we might be able to get 3 cards in if I read them a little faster. Whoa-zy. Forgot to turn that card back over. Okay. I'm getting my 5-minute message, okay? So the bud, okay? Hazel, the bud. Look at that beautiful. All right, show that there. It's interesting how different they look up from the Rose Oracle. Okay, so the bud. We'll see if I have time to get any more cards after this. All right. A bud is an embryonic swelling of the stem of the rose that has the potential to develop into a flower, leaf, or shoot. In temperate climates, plants form resting buds that are resistant resistant to the brutal frost. The bud is the promise of what's to come. It's the physical manifestation of the seeds that we've been holding deep in the earth, nurturing and dreaming through the fertile void of winter. Now we find ourselves in the inner season of spring, and all my love to you. All my love. Definitely, definitely. I hope to see you in the Divine Feminine on Friday for our full moon. Through the fertile void of winter. Now we find ourselves in the inner season of spring, and the bud is beginning to realize what it always was, destined to be, but it still requires tending in order to bloom one day soon. This is a card of encouragement, potential, excitement, and hope. It invites you to keep facing your true north and showing up for what you're being called to create. Your effort has not gone unnoticed. Keep going. Someday soon, you will begin to see this beautiful creation in the world. The bud is connected with spring, the time when the upward energy of life is bursting on through. You may be seeing the first signs that things are beginning to come together. If you've been working on a project or have been dedicating yourself to ushering in some change in your life, you're being called to keep going and trust that what you've been working toward is happening. Keep tending your garden, and before long, the bud will begin to unfold and bloom. So what new buds are beckoning to bloom within you? Beautiful, beautiful. All righty. Melinda, I'm going to give you your card afterwards. You know what? My son, I'll call him back. Never mind. It was just my son calling, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll grab his call, but I'm going to do your card first, and then I'll do my class, and and I'm actually taking new job and ventures. Amazing. Oh, I love this for you, Melinda. Whispers of Mother Earth, creativity, ideas, inspiration, artist, writer, channel. It's beautiful. So let's see what the Whispers of Mother Earth is all about. This is fantastic. And then I got to run. So last card. There are creations seated within you, planted before your birth. There are unborn possibilities yearning to be woven and creative solutions waiting to be realized. Love you. Waiting to be realized. Songs of the ancient earth humming through you, beckoning to be sung. New consciousness that longs to be written into matter. Surrender to the creations whispering you forth. Perhaps they're calling you to reweave the web of life in some small way, to stitch the soul in a little more. We came bearing keys for each other, and as you share your song, it unlocks something in someone else. Creativity and intuition come from the same sacred place. They can't be reproduced. They occur when we find ourselves flowing with the rest of life. Earth is a planet of creativity, and yet so many of us have forgotten how to truly create. So much of humanity has been raised to consume. We're so focused on more that we've forgotten how to grow sustainably. Our consumption is killing us. I totally agree. 100%. Absolutely. Wow. Trust the seeds that have been planted within you. Somewhere along the way, we stopped seeing ourselves as artists, creatives, poets, singers. Yet to be human is to be creative. It doesn't matter what the result may be. Just carve out some time to express your soul through your creativity. The seeds planted within you will show you the way. They have intelligence within them, and all you need to do is tend them through daily grounding and creative action. What does your soul most yearn to create? Wow, that's just beautiful. Thank you. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I'll put that back there for you. Hard stop. Wow. This was like the most energetic day, the energetic live that I've ever had. I thank you, John Binney. Thank you, John Binney, for having that session with me and opening me up, because I really feel it. I love you guys, and thank you for all of your energy. It was fantastic. I hope you have a wonderful day. And remember, love yourself. I'm sending lots to you, so love yourself. Love yourself. Okay. And I will see you soon. Tomorrow, 9 a.m. Bye, guys.